Hey guys, welcome back. It's James and Tamara as we continue to travel across Southeast Asia, Thailand, Vietnam, and Laos. This is going to be our second part of our 8th episode, the ultimate guide to the Ha Giang Loop in Vietnam. So we ended our part 1 with an amazing first day. It was beautiful. There's tons of information. You should go back and check it out if you haven't watched it or you're interested in the loop. And now we're about to dive into day 3. You'll notice we skipped day 2. We made it a short day. James was kind of sick. We're going to talk about it here as well. But yeah, day 3 and beyond was amazing. So that's what this vlog is going to be about.
So guys, make sure you guys stick to the very end where we're going to answer the rest of your question and give you some advice, some tips on what to bring, where to stay, and also talk about our final thoughts of the Ha Giang Loop. With that being said, enough talking. Let's start the vlog, guys.
Hey guys, so it is the morning of our 3rd day on the Ha Giang Loop. We are here in Dong Van. It's almost 10 a.m. so we're getting a little bit of a late start just to let all of us get some rest, especially James. He was not feeling good at all yesterday. How are you feeling today?
Feeling a little bit better. The second day I was really put out of commission. I just really was really sick and I couldn't really enjoy it as much, but the second day was what?
Yeah, it was our shortest day anyways yesterday. It was only like an hour and a half drive total, and we really just kind of rushed through it so he could get here and rest and feel better today. We did find a pharmacy here. It was only 70,000, and they gave us 3 different medicines for him, and I think that's helping him feel better, so it's definitely accessible. That's good to know. We've been struggling a little bit with food on this journey. Yeah, baby?
Yeah, the food wasn't that great over here, and throughout this entire trip of Ha Giang, it's been very limited to what you can actually eat here. So with that, with the food and then the travel, it's been hard for the both of us.
Yeah, and it's just colder than we're used to, but that's okay. We're excited about today. Like we said, it's day 3. We're leaving Don Van and we're going down to Du Gia. It's going to be a long day, but it's actually supposed to be one of the most beautiful days as well. We're going through this famous pass. The first stop is going to be this Skywalk, which I'm excited to check out. So James is feeling better and we get to go see all the beauty today.
Yeah, so come along with us, guys, on day number 3 here on our vlog. We'll see you guys out on the road.
Yay!
So guys, just driving out of Dong Van for about just 10 minutes, we were greeted by this amazing view. We had to just stop and show you guys because look at this. Like every part of this 3rd leg has been simply amazing. Like this view on this road, you're driving your motorbike, it's unbelievable. And like they said, the 3rd part will be the best part of the Ha Giang Loop. What do you think, baby?
Oh, it's ridiculous. We've only been on the road for 15 minutes and I had to turn the GoPro on. Like every time I turned it off, I turned it right back on.
Oh, man.
Look at this.
Look at this. Come on, like if Ha Giang Loop is not on your bucket list, definitely have it on your bucket list because it is worth the trip to Vietnam all the way to Ha Giang just to do this loop. And we're here enjoying ourselves. Look at us
With little bro.
with Nicholas right over there.
What, how you liking it?
It's alright.
It's alright.
He said it's all right, but deep down he really loves it.
Oh, he's loving it.
Look at this.
Sky Path, which is part of the original Road of Happiness. They call it that because it's the original road from when the people from the south came to the north and found the people living in the villages up here in the Rocky Mountains. They were living in poverty, they didn't have access to much, they couldn't trade or anything, so they built the Road of Happiness. The people from the south and the north worked together, and it became like a trade route and brought civilization, and they call it the Road of Happiness because it brought them up out of poverty and connected them with the world. So we're about to walk on the Sky Path, which is part of that original road. It's supposed to be beautiful. You could technically drive on it, but they recommend you don't because it's like steep cliffs, and it's supposed to be just like the cherry on top of the GIANG Loop. So I'm really excited to go check this out.
So I don't know if you guys can see this, but you see this ledge right here? That's where everyone's taking their Instagram photos. It's kind of a sketchy place. As you can see, you're looking down. If you fall, you pretty much die. So hopefully we can make it up there and make it up safely. Here we go, guys. So babe, did you think that Skywalk was worth it or was not worth it?
Oh, I think it was worth it. It was like a face your fear, like my adrenaline was pumping. It was much more terrifying to watch you and my brother do it. Mr. No Fear standing on the ledge over there, this fucking guy. Woo! It was much more terrifying. Once it was my turn, it really wasn't, I mean, it was still like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm here, but it wasn't as terrifying. I was like shitting myself with the men I love up there, so.
For me, it was just okay. It was just okay.
Yeah, it was a long hike and a lot for a very short reward, but it was cool. You know, we got the pictures.
We got the pictures. So right now, guys, we're about to continue on the third leg of our journey on the GIANG Loop.
Yeah, so like only 20 minutes to the next big stop. It's the river and the valley and the boats, and I don't really know what it is, but
we'll see you guys then.
Yay!
So guys, after just 5 minutes of riding, after the Skywalk, we just had to show you guys this. Right, babe?
Yeah, this view is ridiculous. And we get to go down there next. Check it out.
Check it out, guys. Like,
Yeah,
look at this. Look at this. Like, it's insane.
Turn around, get them in that waterway. Look. Can you get it?
Oh my God. Like, this entire third leg has been unbelievable, and everyone said it's the best part of the GIANG Loop. And they were not wrong, because when you have things like this, it's hard not to stop every 5 or 10 minutes of just enjoying the view. And this is by far an amazing experience. Right, babe?
Yeah, baby.
So guys, we're gonna see you guys down there on our next stop. Check it out.
All right, guys, so in Meo Vac, which is this beautiful part that we are driving through in this valley you've been seeing all day, deep inside the valley is a river that runs through it. And so now we've driven off the main road way down into the valley, and we've bought tickets for 120,000 dong each, and they're going to shuttle us down and give us a tour on this river. From what I understand, we're gonna ride some boats and check out the valley from below. I'm pretty excited. Yeah, baby?
Excited.
So we're on the shuttle and let's go check it out.
So guys, we are in the town called Meo Vac, eating lunch here. Where are we? What place?
Vinh Phong restaurant. It has high rating reviews. We're just getting some fried rice, grabbing a quick bite. We still have 2.5 hours until we get where we're going. Where's that?
Diogea.
Yeah, so we have a homestay down there. It's a 2.5 hour drive. There's not any like major tourist attractions, but it's supposed to be, again, one of the most beautiful parts of the drive, just this next section we're about to do. So we're just going to check out all the views and make the trek down to our last night on the Hajing Loop. What's going on, babe?
The ride here was very intense. It was like bumpy, dangerous. It was like no roads. It was literally gravel and dirt. And now after driving down, we are here in a traffic jam.
There's construction everywhere. So we're about halfway between Meo Vac and Dugio, where we're staying for the night. And yeah, like he said, it's just been construction and gravel and so insanely bumpy. I can't believe our tires haven't popped or something. Like, it was really crazy.
But the views though, the views are
Yeah.
are spectacular.
It's amazing. I'm actually having a lot of fun on it. I wish it wasn't like close to losing daylight though, because this traffic jam could end up being who knows how long. Like they're just like using big machines to move dirt around, and they do not care.
Yeah.
That there is a giant amount of people waiting.
Well, honestly, when the roads are fixed and the roads are paved, it will be a beautiful, beautiful fucking journey.
Yeah. Right now it's kind of cool though. It feels like we're like really back road, you know?
Yeah.
Like
Back country, in the villages,
yeah.
through the villages.
Yeah. So it's been a pretty cool day so far, I think so.
Look at my face. It's been ridden. It's all been ridden. And about to head back to GIANG.
Yes, it's our last day on the loop. It's about a 2.5 to 3 hour drive. We'll see how long it actually takes. It looks like it might rain today, but we're hoping not. We'll just see how it goes. How you feeling?
Better than yesterday, but the weather does not look too good, like she said. So we'll see you guys out on the road, and we'll see what kind of footage we get back to GIANG. See you guys then. Alright guys, so if you guys made it this far, how awesome was that footage that we've seen, or you guys seen? GIANG was pretty much the pinnacle of the whole tour into Vietnam. So if you guys made it this far, we're going to answer your final questions on the GIANG loop. First question is, what to pack for the GIANG loop?
Alright, so you definitely should not overthink this one. It's actually much simpler than you think it is. You're pretty much going to be wearing the same thing every day, and just think in layers. So first off, you want plenty of socks and underwear. Those are the things you have to change all the time. And then for me, it was an under tank top. I wore the same jeans every day. They were thick, which protected me from the wind and made me a little safer if I was to lay the bike down or anything. And then over that tank top, I wore a hoodie, and then over top of that, I wore a windbreaker, the red windbreaker. You guys saw that all the time. That was perfect because it's windy. So pretty much you're thinking at the stops throughout the day, you want to be able to take off those layers. That's why you see me in the tank top all the time, because it's hot when you're walking to those caves and on the boat and everything. And then you just want to easily be able to put those layers back on because it's cold with the wind on the motorcycle. One of the most important parts also that we didn't realize till we got there and we bought, they're everywhere on the side of the road, is going to be gloves, because that wind is cold on the bike, especially if you start early or you get stuck on the road late. And other than that, what we brought, like our tech devices.
Yeah, we bought our drones, our GoPro. Pretty much that's about it. Everything that you can carry in a backpack, you can actually put on the back of your backpack, and QT Hostel will give you guys, what's those things called?
Oh, they give you like a big plastic bag that they wrap your stuff up in, which is perfect because we just put everything in one of our bags and strapped it to the bike and never touched it. He had a mini backpack with the electronics, and then I wore that fanny pack, which was a lifesaver. I just had it underneath the windbreaker, and it had the wallet and phone, so we could get it for directions or money for anything we needed like real quick. Otherwise, we were all packed up safe from the weather by QT Hostel. Yeah, I think that's about everything for what to wear. The next main question is going to be where are you going to stay, and do you need to book ahead of time?
So this question pretty much all depends on you. For us, you guys can pretty much book places there. There's tons of homestay as soon as you get to the city of where you want to stay. There's tons of homestays all around, so you can just always go walk in and ask if there's a room available. For the first night, we didn't have anything place to stay, so we stayed at Bong Bang in Meo Vac. The second night in Duagi of Dong Van, we had something already booked, which was okay.
Yeah. So on that second night in where we didn't have anything booked, there was a hostel we wanted to go to, but it was fully sold out. And it's one of the best hostels in the area. But when we went there, they just set us up with the hotel next door. So if you really wanted to stay at a specific really cool hostel, book it ahead of time. But there's other options, and we just hung out with that hostel and then went back to our nice hotel next door. It was no big deal. Yeah. So another question: how long would you tell them to set aside to do the GIANG loop?
So we pretty much did the GIANG in 3 nights, 4 days. I would recommend, if I was to do it all over again, about 5 or 6 days to set aside to do the GIANG loop.
Yeah, so for us, like while we were going, we wish we had stayed in Meo Vac, where after we had done the Skywalk that you just saw and the boat tour, that was a long day already, and then we got into Dugia like late at night. We wish we had stayed halfway through that, because then we could have had a lot more fun, because that was the kind of the bumpiest, craziest part of the drive, and we were kind of rushing through it because we were fighting sunlight. So another night, or maybe even 2, because if you love a place and you just want to stay an extra night there, you should. But I would say minimum probably 4 nights and 5 days is the best time to stay on the GIANG loop.
And then pretty much our final question, which is our final thoughts of the GIANG loop. What did you thought about the GIANG loop, babe?
I loved it. It was amazing. I was really nervous when he first told me about it. I had not heard anything about it. And you read all this stuff and it talks about narrow roads and everything, and it's true. You should be aware and you should be prepared if you're going to go and know what you're getting yourself into. But it was so fun. Like, I absolutely loved it. I'm really happy that we did it on our own. If you guys are nervous about that, there is also tours that you can get at the hostels, and they like just drive all in a line. You can have your own bike, or there's something called Easy Rider, where you can get on the back and a tour driver will drive for you, and you just hang out and see the views, and that's amazing. But we're really happy we did it on our own. I honestly just felt like such a badass. So I was just like driving like, I am like handling this. This is amazing. And then I would suddenly look up and be like, oh my God, look where I am. It's so cool. Like, I loved it.
Yeah.
How about you, baby?
There's something about the GIANG loop that once you do it, it's like some kind of like a badge that you survived the GIANG loop, and just riding through the mountains, through the villages, like seeing all this wonderful views is something that you can't explain to someone who hasn't done it. So if you guys are going to Vietnam and want to do something incredible, something adventurous, and this speaks to you, definitely put GIANG loop on your bucket list. Like, don't miss out on it when you go to Vietnam, because you're gonna regret it. And this is gonna be the most fantastic days of your lives and memories that you will have forever. And It's unbelievable. Trust me when I say this, the GIANG loop is unbelievable.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
we loved it for sure. I'm trying to think, is there anything else like, also pack pajamas? I just thought of that. But that's the only thing, like we didn't do much outside, but just clothes to be comfortable in, I guess, after. But I wore the same thing every night for that too. Yeah, I think you guys are ready. Do you think they're ready? I think they're ready.
Yeah, if you guys watched this entire vlog, part 1 and part 2, you guys are pretty much going to be prepared for the GIANG loop. And if you guys have any more questions, please leave them down into the comment section and we'll be sure to answer them. Other than that, we're going to end this vlog right about now. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys on episode 9 where we go to, where baby?
Tamcock!
So we'll see you guys in Tamcock, guys. Bye.